Shalom. I want to start off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kodash. Double honors for elders and apostles for teaching us the truth of this Bible. And shalom to you, I can push this truth with hopes of being safe from this coming destruction. It says Matthew 24:37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of Son of Man be. For as in the days that before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So they were eating and drinking, the parties, feasting. We're seeing the same exact thing in these times, man. Like the scriptures say, that there is no new thing under the sun. Let's grab that. So this is Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun, So this that what we seeing right now, man. This is nothing new, man. This is a good visual into the same things that was going on, when Noah was prophesying on the flood, man. And it says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall the son Slakia. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, So before the flood, they was eating, drinking. We seeing those same things now, We're seeing all these people just partying, all time high, just partying. People, drinking, smoking, their sorrows away. Because these people catching pure hell out here, man. People are one paycheck away from losing their place, man, from losing their home, man. From basically going homeless. These people catching pure hell. And how do they cope with their hell, man? They try to party even harder. These people are going all out with it, man. You got people planning vacations and stuff like that, vacations to Hawaii. You already got people talking about vacations that they're going to take next year, man. When this place may not even be gone another year. So it says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And that's what you see, man. You got all types of people out here, getting married. You even had that dude who proposed to his female, underwater, and ended up dying. So they going just fully at it right now, man. But it says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, So they knew not until the flood came, man. And it's pretty much the same thing today, man. Because nobody was looking for the flood then, and nobody's looking for these flood of missiles to come, Nobody's looking for Yahweh Shai. These people aren't looking for Yahweh Shai to come, Yahweh Shai and the angels, and those chariots, which you called so-called UFOs, Nobody's looking for that. So this thing's going to hit these people like a thief in the night. And that's actually how the Lord said He's going to come. So let's grab because you got these people out here feasting, partying, celebrating. You got Halloween coming up. They're going to be celebrating Thanksgiving. They're going to be celebrating Christmas. And it's this process just continues, man. It's just going to continue and continue, man, to the return of Yahweh Shai, man. This is we're not supposed to be in that state. It says Ecclesiastes 7:1. A good name is better than precious ointment, and a day of death than the day of one's birth. So a day of death is better than one's birth. And you got these people, they're feasting, celebrating their birthdays, man. They're eating and drinking, partying, to their birthdays. But it says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. You know, it's better to go to the house of mourning and than to the house of feasting. You know, what does the scripture say? Be ye afflicted and mourn. You know, and that's what we're doing right now. We're pretty much, we're taking this affliction now so we won't be condemned with the wicked. You know, when all hell breaks loose. You know, catch our hell now. You know, and Lord willing be saved later. You know, out of this come destruction. You know, these people, they're partying up right now. You know, they're partying up right now. You know, and don't get fooled by it. You know, as if they having a good time, because Most High's taking all the mirth out of this place, man. You know, but let them party though, man, because them who left now, shall cry later. It says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to the house of feasting. You know, so it's better to be afflicted and mourn. You know, and fight of faith. You know, than to go to the house of feasting, to be with these people, man. You know, but it says, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. You know, so these sorrows, afflictions that we catching, these hells that Jake going through, is only building us up, making us stronger, man. You know, because because our minds, the heart, the Hebrew word meaning lab, meaning your mind, is actually making our minds stronger, going through these sorrows, these tribulations, But it says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth, So the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, because the wise know, the wise have the wisdom from Yahweh Shemel Shai and understand, what's coming to this place, evil, bad times, So it says, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth, You got men of the Lord all around the four corners of the earth, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai telling you, that all hell is getting loose, getting ready to break loose, Here's the things you need to do in order not to catch it, But everybody just like, pretty much we're just going to continue partying, man. We're going to continue in the house of mirth, That's foolish. But it says, it is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools, So it's better to take heed and listen to this word, man. The rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. So let's grab this is 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. So the day of the Lord, is going to come as a thief in the night. And a thief is not going to let, the person that he intrudes on, he's not going to let them know, hey, I'm coming at this time. A thief is going to watch. He's going to watch for that perfect time to strike, when everybody is sleeping, or when you're going to work, that's when he's going to come in. You're going to least expect it, man. And that's exactly how, people are, especially our people, man. Our people are 2/3 are in a sleep state, So this day the Lord's going to catch them, off guard. Why they're planning those vacations, for next year or years down the line, while they're planning on seeing their kids graduate years down the line, stuff like that, while they got all this stuff in the future planned out future birthdays, future marriages, all that stuff, then Yahushua is going to end up making his return. So it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So when they say peace and safety, man, that's when that sudden destruction, it's going to happen suddenly, man. Because if you're not watching out for something, and when it strikes, it's going to strike suddenly. And a woman with child, when a woman's about to have her child, man, going through the contractions, it's not something that you could push back, and just hold off. That baby is going to come out, and same with this destruction, man. It's going to hit, and like it says right here, and they shall not escape. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Why? Because we're measuring the times diligently with the scriptures. We're watching out for the earthquakes, for the mark of the beast, the famine of the word, the chariot sightings, the uproars of the people, the signs that are written in scriptures to look out for. So it says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. Ye are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. God, because we understand the time is nigh, man. The time is near. This place, America don't have too much longer to go, man. The day of the Lord is nigh, man. The Lord Yahushua is on his way, man. Let's grab this is Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe. So now, wherever the elect is scattered, that hasn't awoken to this truth yet, across the four corners of the earth, now is that time to arise, and wake out of sleep, man. Now is that time to wake out of sleep, and quit all that partying, quit feasting, going to the house of feasting, man. Come to the house of mirth, because our salvation, is nearer than we believe. So this is the time to continue watching, man. Because all this partying, man, all this stuff is gonna come to an end, man. Most High is going to shut all this partying and all this stuff down, man. All this folly that's going on out here, all this stuff, man, is about to hit like a thief in the night to these people, man. They have no idea that any of these things are going to hit, man. So Lord willing, we continue watching, and continue enduring to the end, so we can be saved out of this destruction. To hell with these people, just want to say, the Wadi Al-Bashmi Al-Shari for putting the Holy Spirit through the Kodash for me to do this lesson. Double honors to the elders and apostles for teaching us the truth of this Bible. Shalom, Piwaki, pushing this truth to hopes of being safe in this coming destruction. Shalom.